Longzang Village Council clarifies that the allegation against the VDB for misuse of village fund have been settled. In a press statement to Hornbill TV, the council stated that the issue was dated back to 2020 when the village representatives filed an FIR. To speak more on this, Chief Ang of Longzang Village is online with us.
Chief Ang, apni khan laga RTI hisab te department prado poisa bishi issue kurigena ase aro basti mankhan bra bi LH kurise ki VDB secretaries khan bra poisa do sob khai digena basti de kam korane koikena eto LH kurigena eto opore hala gala bi bishi hoise bole bi apni khan itia notification dia do youtube issue to resolve hoise aro misunderstanding thaka opor bra inka hoje che koise to apni itlo oporte ki exact misunderstanding thakise aro problem to ki thakise
Acha, itu regarding itu lagamete as a chief ang of the village, moi ekta kotha koibo. Ami kan misunderstanding aro misinformation ekta banaise public pra as a public tai kan iku olop mane kun logote bi kotha koi nadigena ami kan logote as a leader kan ki mane che eto kan so madigena kina korbo eto hota hoti bi nai hoise na hoigena ta kan misinformation di dise to ami kan sob jama kurigena kotha kora homote ta kan ai ami kan misinformation di dise kintu ami kan laga demand itu bi ki ase itu bi fulfill kori dibi aro itu khaise itu loise laga itu kiman check number pra paisa ola ase kiman date and time loise kon braki khaise itu witness to nahi nai kolbi khong gusha hwa tem de ki ase itu to information do di dise misunderstanding the misinformation itu nimite moi kan village council logote bi abojala kori ase map mangi ase aro apni kan bi ami kan laga demand ki ase aro ami kan bhavana ki ase to bi problem bi solve korbi aro ami kan peace banabo abra thik ase ami kan eto khaise loise eto handle maintain koi thakile time jabo bosi de nijo chokate dia hoto nijo chokate solve hobo lage ami kan bosi de ki ase ki problem laise ki gundokon hoise ki ase eto to ami kan hi solve koribo laga kolibi apni kan kot kot di dia to administration bi to paise department bi ato badnam paise aro government bi ekta mane duk paise as a chief ang of the village amila kotha manibi aro ambi sob korbo on behalf of Longzang public raganamte ko atemde takan bi acha koi kini itu RTI te dia aro eto information misinformation di dia Mr. Kaiwang aro tama tarita mukhan bi tarita village kuna public kan aro village council mukhan sob bi jama kurina kotha to compromise ise
so apni responsibility to as a chief ang apni responsibility loigena apni to problem to side dibo koigena loise to apni kinka sabole ase to exact problem to ki ase
tai kan at a very big secretary aro chairman to tai kan mon dia tai kan support hoa itu hi hobo lage eneka ko hisab ta mukhan village council meeting koratan da hoi jabo tai kan laga demand ke se to ki ese to ni sai dibi koi kini itia hisab te eneka problem to solve hogena ase kintu itia itu laga ami kan dibok kwani to dibok city to kiba ta DC deputy commissioner mon logote digena ase aro tai pare ekta ote olai lobo
acha to arte sab ke poisa bishi digena ase aro bosti man kan raji ko ase bosti ki kam korana hai to hosapra kam korana na kam kurigen thaki kina bi bosti kan brain ga kiba kora ase to
eto to kam kora nai korise eto to department pra bi janya ase tai kan bi verification tem to every year ahi thake ase
अच्छा तो बोस्ती मान खान पर अपनी के बाद तकन ला डिमांड अपनी के दिशे को तो तकन ला डिमांड एग्जैक्ट क्या है
ताई खान लगा डिमांड तो की ऐसे कोला तो ये तो VDB सेक्रेटरी चेयरमैन तो ताई खान साइड फाले प्राय माने ताई खान moi खान सब एग्री होय गने ताई खान माने moi खान सब एकलगत चल मीटिंग होय गने एग्री होय लबो वानी मीटिंग moi खान अच्छा है होय गने डिमांड तो सब होय गने
The council tendered an apology to the department and administration for defaming the status. The council further appealed to the concerned authority to revoke the suspension of the village VDB. To speak more on this, DC Mon, Mr. Tavasilin IAS is online with us.
So as you're aware of Longzang issue, the village people have alleged that the fund of VDB being misused, uh, and villagers have alleged against the department and as well as VDB personally involved and DC, which is you as well. But the latest notification cites that issue is resolved, and it was a case of misunderstanding between uh, villagers and those VDB personnel involved. So, what do you think went wrong between those people, which is VDB secretaries and sort of, and between those villagers?
So we're not sure as to what exactly was the misunderstanding between them. Now, from the beginning, the initial allegation was that these were the funds that were released from 2010 onwards. These were all much before my time and Mohan. So they had said that they had filed an RTI towards the end of September 2020. The Rural Development Department had furnished a response to the RTI. Then they gave a letter to my office saying that not all the funds have been used. So please stop any fund release meant for Longzang village. So based on that request, we had stopped fund release meant for Longzang village until all the issues are cleared up. We requested the Rural Development Department to check out what are these issues. So this was in 2021 February. So once that was done, we had stocked funds meant for release through the village council as well as the VDB, and we had only allowed funds which went directly to the beneficiaries' bank accounts, as well as the rice meant for distribution to the general public. So after that, in 2021, since all the village councils had to be changed, so there was the list of village council members that was submitted to my office was the same list of old village council members. So the complainants had come in and they had given us a request letter saying that we were not okay with this village council. Now, if the same if the old list, the old set of village council members continue, then we're not happy with it. So they had requested for representation in the village council, based on which we had got both parties together, and we had ensured that 7 people were from the complainant side and 7 people were from the old the village council, so that out of the 14 members, each set of people had equal representation, and then all of them could keep a check on each other and work together for the development of the village. So we had done this in August 2021, based on the request from the complainants. So after that, we received a letter from the department in October 2021, where there was a request for release of funds, as the Longzang release was affecting the whole block, the block as a whole. The performance of the whole block was being affected, and this could the request mentioned that this could lead to a delay in release of funds for all the other villages as well in Pokcheng block. So which was not fair, because one village's issue is affecting all the villages in the particular block. So based on that, the project director also requested for release, because since the block's performance was getting affected. So in March 2022, we had allowed the release to happen. So this is the timeline of various events.
Okay, all right. So, according to RTI, lots of money in terms of crores have been issued towards this very much Longzang village, and then villagers have alleged that those money have not been used for the development of the village. So, you think those money have been misused particularly, or there are misunderstandings as you cited?
There was work that was done. So this is why the department has set up a committee to look into this allegation. So the department, the committee come out with its findings.
Okay, all right. And then the department and the administration have suspended those VDB secretaries, but whereas in this latest notifications, the village councils or villagers have appealed that those suspensions be revoked. So what will be your step of action, sir?
No, this will be a call that will be taken by the department. We will forward this letter to the department. The department will take a call as to what is to be done with regards to this particular